Following President William Ruto's announcement this week that learners will resume classes on Monday, the 13th of May, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu inspected schools in Nairobi to check on preparedness ahead of resumption of learning.
Ningependa kutangaza ya kwamba shule zetu zote za Kenya zitafunguliwa Jumatatu ijayo.
The Education Cabinet Secretary announced that the second term will be extended by a yet-to-be-determined period to enable schools to cover the syllabus ahead of this year's national examinations in November. Machogu noted that the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education (KCSE) and the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment (KPSEA) examinations will not be postponed.
We will be able to look at it, particularly those who are in Form 4, and see how we can be able to recover by probably extending a few days, because they were expected to close down the schools in August for 3 weeks. So we might minimize the number of days that schools will be closed down in the month of August.
The announcement on schools reopening shines a spotlight on government's efforts to fast-track reconstruction of schools affected by floods. In Nairobi, informal settlements are the worst hit, with more than 7,000 residents displaced in Mathare, where classrooms have been submerged, swept away, or sustained severe damage.
The ones which are badly affected, I think, are less than 5%. And when I say badly affected, are those that some of them you will get that 100% of the toilets have sunk. Also in southern specific counties which are badly affected by this, some parts of Tana River, some parts of Homa Bay, some parts of Kisumu, and other few parts of the country.
According to the minister, a section of schools in 7 counties, among them Tana River, Homa Bay and Kisumu, may not reopen on Monday. Machogu says his ministry will explore other learning options, such as relocation of learners to safer centers. President William Ruto on Monday also announced a 1 billion shilling allocation for reconstruction of schools damaged by floods.
So we are trying to explore means and ways how these particular students or pupils of the affected schools can either run through online, or in case we get this capacity in the neighboring schools, we can also be able to accommodate.
The school reopening announcement follows a forecast by the Met Department on Monday that rainfall intensity across the country will likely reduce later this week. School reopening has been postponed twice to ensure children's safety amidst raging floods that have killed more than 250 people and displaced over 250,000 others. Michelle Ngele Odhiambo, K24.